Hey there, beautiful souls. Jess Intuitive Angel Healer here with your grounded guide to the spiritually awakened survivors of the toxic shadows. Welcome to my podcast and my YouTube channel, Spoken Like an Angel, Enlightenment for Survivors, where my prophetic words are meant to help stimulate your mind so you can raise and elevate your vibe. It is Monday, May 29th, 2023. Happy Memorial Day to those of you that celebrated out there. Thank you for your service. I want to share a message today to help your week go a little bit better. And hey, it's already going a little bit better for those of you that don't have to work today and have one less day of work. So yay. But we have a really neat message coming up for the week. So please hit that like button, hit the bell button so you can subscribe to my channel. And you can be notified when you do subscribe, you'll be notified of my videos. These are going to be coming out daily with a prophetic message of hope, enlightenment. I'm all about being an advocate for my toxic shadow survivors. What is a toxic shadow survivor? Well, this is my concept of people that have been in toxic relationships. I also have a podcast called Dancing in the Toxic Shadows. You can look at it on Apple Podcast. It's also here on YouTube if you'd like the video version. And I have people's stories that I've put on here because I'm all about sharing your story, because ultimately there's nothing to be embarrassed about your story. That's why most of us don't share it, because in the end, only God can judge you. And it's really not up to humans or our department to judge others. And if you catch yourself doing that, try to stop as soon as you can, because you know what? Anything that you judge, you will ultimately end up having to live that thing that you judged. I promise. It comes back around. So say if somebody was very judgmental and very not understanding of someone who is handicapped, it only takes a moment to become handicapped, by the way. There's a very thin line of us moving over to that handicap, becoming handicapped. It takes only a moment. So anybody who ever made fun of people like that, guess who ends up becoming handicapped, and now the shoe's on the other foot. So be patient with others and let's focus our energy. This is what Spirit's been saying, is don't focus your energy on judging another. I learned this a long time ago. That's one thing I did stop doing, like over 10 years ago, is stop judging people. I never really judged critically. I didn't understand. But the more that I understand, I'm a Pisces. If I get the understanding, I'm good to go. And I don't judge because I've been judged my whole life, really, to be honest. But some things I just didn't understand, so they didn't make sense. So I just didn't want to more deal with it, talking about it or trying to understand it. But now I've become really open to that. But Spirit is showing a few things this week, and let me know how this resonates with you. Spirit is showing that there is a surprise on the horizon for you, but you got to step out of your comfort zone. Now, I ran across a video one day of someone saying, how dare you say I have to step out of my comfort zone? That's the only place my opportunities come out of. And this was just a random video, but it was a point that I thought about. This is where Spirit understands that fear of stepping into the unknown, because you don't know, you're afraid you're going to fall. But the thing is when you're working in spiritual land and spirituality and a spiritual mindset, you don't have that fear of falling, because you know your angels are going to catch you, because that is what going on a spiritual awakening does. It procures your faith in your angels, okay? Because that's when you start going on the spiritual awakening, you start taking away your all this faith that you used to put into humans that let you down, and you start putting it into the divine plan and the purpose that you were actually meant for. And it's 1211. As I say that, that's an angel number, almost 1212. So just be patient with yourself today, but you know you got to step out of your comfort zone, and you got to work on your fears. That's the biggest thing that holds us back, is fears. There's a surprise coming on the horizon. Okay, some of you are going to get some relief. I'm hearing some necessary relief that you've needed from this situation. Some of you are in stage 2 of your spiritual awakening. This is the bliss stage, where you feel connected and excited. You just found out you have these new gifts. Your love bombing could probably be on high to others, because your heart's starting to awaken and you're starting to have conscious signs of your angels. This is where spirit is saying, go chase your dreams, step into the unknown. So there's a few messages here. One is the people that have already spiritually awakened and are maybe going through some things, or they're just healing their trauma and now they're a little afraid to step forward. But spirit says, we got you. Like, you literally just got to get through this. It's kind of like I'm seeing Dorothy. This is funny. Dorothy from Wizard of Oz, where she goes through those flowers and then the witch is going, sleep, Dorothy, sleep, and they fall asleep. And but then Glinda the good witch comes and puts snow on it, so it reverses the flowers sleep spell, and Dorothy and them wake up and they continue on your journey. This is the funniest download that I've had, and I just had it right now as I'm speaking to you guys. 7:17 on the clock. 7:16. That was pretty cool. I love that movie as a child. Okay, gray collar worker. This is for my gray collar workers, or this is part of your life purpose. This is a mix of blue and white collar workers. So look this up on Google. This is a different concept, but it's a whole genre of what your workforce is. It's a mix of manual and technical work. So firefighters, airline pilots, customer support, EMTs, medical workers, stenographers, military personnel, school administrators, police officers, even retirees working with like past retirement. So 8:08 on the clock. Definitely, that is something you can go into. So if you are any of those things, or flight attendant, paralegal, security guard, if any of those things that I just said hit you, go chase it. You're never too old, is what I'm hearing. Somebody's out there conflicting, or somebody's afraid to, like, because everybody says it's silly. Even funeral directors on there, go look up gray collar worker. You were meant to, that is something in your department, because like I said, spirit has something different for everyone. But right now I'm hearing you have the Midas touch. Luck is on your side, but you need to take time, release, and go out in nature, retreat. I'm hearing ollie ollie oxen free. You need to give up your battles. If they're worries, you don't create that. Just let it go, because your spirit team is holding hands in a circle, and I'm hearing kumbaya. That's a kumbaya, my lord. Yeah, kumbaya. I'm hearing there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a light of hope coming up. So hope is never gone unless you completely let go of it, because hope is all around you. I'm hearing wear yellow this week. Yellow or purple. This is going to help you with your courage. Yellow. The purple helps you connect with your spirit team. Also mercy and compassion. But even a combination of those, I hear you need to shine your light bright this week. But you also need to be careful of the company you're keeping. If you've been seeing crows, this is a warning sign that, hey, you're going through a spiritual, even spiritual awakening. There could even be a physical death approaching, or this person that you're around is a shapeshifter. I'm really getting that somebody's got like maybe even just a friend. You know, we always like to have those friends. Angels got you though. They're around you. The power of three is what I'm hearing: mind, body, and soul. And I'm also, if you see 444 this week, that is definitely, or you see crows, definitely pay attention to who you're around when those pop up, because that is a heads up from your angel that this person's not going to serve your highest good at the end of the day. And, you know, all these, I'm not a fortune teller, I'm a prophetic word light worker, angel intuitive. I can tell people what's going on in their life on the current path that they're on. So if you're following this guidance, depending on the guidance and how you follow it is how you're going to ultimately have the outcome. Always remember you have the choice: 11:10 and 11:11 on the clock. As I say that, new beginnings are on your way, a spiritual awakening. Somebody's really heavily going through the starting a spiritual awakening, or just going through the motions of their spiritual awakening. Someone's starting it and someone's on stage 3. Stage 3 feels like the dark night of the soul. Everything feels false. 11:34, that's hello. If you're a 90s baby and you had a pager turned upside down, it meant hello. I'm hearing Archangel Chamuel around you, helping you embrace healthy relationships. So I'm hearing stop getting on the toxic roller coaster, fly away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. You need to start believing in yourself and stop looking to another person. Somebody needs to specifically hear this. If this resonates, 12:12 on the clock, let me know. Hit that like button, because you need to take a time out and start believing in yourself instead of this toxic person, even a bestie that is maybe a little controlling, possessive, or just keeps getting you in some drama that you don't deserve. Have gratitude for them coming into your life, but no, everyone comes into your life as a lesson, a blessing, or both. But don't keep people around that no longer serve your highest good, because that's when it becomes toxic, and that's when it starts becoming trauma bonded and all that fun stuff. So Spirit's also saying stop explaining yourself. You don't need anybody's permission, and if God hasn't personally said don't do it and you think you're doing on the right path, don't take in everybody else's negative energy, because some people are not claiming their energy, and it's not. You're a healer. 13:13 on the clock. This death of old habits I just heard. You are a healer, but you're not everybody's healer. Remember that. You first. Boundaries first. Fox is somebody's spirit's animal. Fox represents being sly, cunning. Move in silence. Move in silence this week. No, if you tell everyone about what you're about to do, it takes the energy out of your manifestation. Ultimately, it doesn't have enough energy to manifest. That's why your plans don't work, and then somebody else takes your concept of the idea. It doesn't even have to be your exact thing, but it takes your concept and then they end up using it. So that's why if you really want something out there, train yourself to, because I'm an oversharer. I've been an oversharer. I'm a trauma survivor, but I've learned in some very tough karmic lessons and people stealing stuff and ideas. That's why I just give stuff to people, because but you know what, if it's meant for you, they can't truly take everything, and they can't take you. So don't worry about if people take your stuff. They have to deal with their own karma for that. Know that it may not, Archangel Michael is saying this, it may not have worked out last time, but try it again. Archangel Michael's clearing obstacles right now, and you are divinely protected. Don't take no for an answer. Be brave, be bold, be authentic. Do something really outside of the box, because who cares? Because I'm hearing try, try, try again. If it doesn't work the first 50 times, well, try 50 more times, because it's all about the journey of the lesson. It's not always about just learning the lesson. And we have a Bible verse that is channeled here, James 5:14-15, and that's NIV. Is anyone among you sick? Let them call the elders of the church to pray over them and anoint them with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer offered in faith will make the sick person well. The Lord will raise them up. If they have sinned, they will be forgiven. 12:22 on the clock, my time as I say that. So Spirit, that's why Spirit says to pray for other people, because the power of prayer is way more powerful than you guys understand. Locked doors that were locked are now being opened. So get ready for new beginnings out there, guys. Let go of old stuff. It wasn't right for you. Just trust. It wasn't right for you. Sometimes you're not always going to know everything. We're not meant to know everything. As long as your angels will always give you an outline. Sometimes they need you to walk a little blindly, but you're not walking too blindly, because they're with you every step of the way. That's why I said you have to lead by faith, not by sight. And it's something that you have to train yourself on. Spirit wants you to know that despite all the haters out there, you are a fabulous trainer and mentor. So don't let them get in your head. Confirmation that this is your divine gift. This is part of your purpose. Again, this goes in with my last reading the other day. You are a divine teacher. You have a past life connection to Aristotle, Edison, and Gandhi. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so don't get down on yourself. There is a confirmation if you guys have been praying to get a vehicle, however it is, getting approved on your loan, you just went and tried, expect that loan approval. Get ready to go to the dealership. You might inherit a vehicle this week. Expect to receive some kind of bonus, like some unexpected income, or just like the deal of the century, that you just happen to have enough money to purchase this vehicle. But that's supposed to be happening for you this week, because all this stuff I'm talking about is going on this week. And we're almost done here, 17 minutes on the clock, almost 18 minutes. There's a confirmation here that you are supposed to create and be a part of a nonprofit. Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. Do your research and start writing a business plan. Part of your divine purpose is to lead a community out there. So, your intuition is very on point these days. You got to listen to your intuition. You are divinely chosen. Part of your divine purpose is to lead this divine community project that helps others with resources. And also, somebody out there is a red collar worker. That means agriculture and allied sector. So the forestry, fishing, dairy, even I'm hearing animal rights activists. So I'm just laughing because I don't know the exact name for it, because I'm in the middle of channeling and sometimes it don't come through. So let me know if this is resonating. I just wanted to wrap it up with this little love message that I also got, and then I'm going to give you guys some names. And the song that I did get is from Queen, We Will Rock You. I heard we will rock you. And the numbers I got were 27, 27, 32, 32. Then I heard 321 blast off, 11, 13, 922, and 877. Okay, and so this message that I got is, you make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven, by Bruno Mars. And this is confirmation that you're the best they ever had, and you have very high sexual energy connection together, and they can't stop thinking about you and your last time together. Also, their love language is gifts. I also had Libra come out, which is September 23rd to October 22nd. This love language of gifts, tangible or intangible gifts, make this love language feel appreciated. Missing special occasions or absence of everyday gestures are extremely hurtful to this love language, by the way. They appreciate flowers and gifts and going to partners' events and spending time with you. Now, on the flip side, this could be a hurt Libra, or the same person, but they're a little hurt. Or this could be a completely different person. But the song Nelly Furtado, I'm like a bird, I'll only fly away. So this could be a situationship that some of you are dealing with. I'm also hearing, I'm normally really shy, but you make me comfy. Sometimes they talk out of nervousness. They like to converse and hear your thoughts, but they most definitely are dropping their guard around you. I'm hearing that this person is a soulmate. Now, you have karmic soulmates that you understand if it's a karmic soulmate, because it's basically a lesson to be learned, but you have to find out what kind of soulmate. I'm either hearing that you need to drop this toxic one, this one that is Nelly Furtado, I'm like a bird, I'll only fly away, because they like to ghost you a lot. They have a fear of commitment, very poor boundaries, and they are a track star runner. They will run away. They seek happiness through other people, places, and things. So by just becoming aware of this, you open up your heart energetically to bring healthy love in. Spirit saying healthy love is here. You have healed. Congrats. Here is your soul fam. So either a Libra, a healthy, healed Libra, and you will know they are healthy if their desires weigh their desires against their needs, and they seek harmony and fairness. Give and take is important. Enjoys family time, enjoys touch, hugs, stuff like that. That's a healthy Libra. Now, an unbalanced Libra is they're very black and white. They stay in their comfort zone. You can't get them to do anything. They're self-absorbed, critical, overthinker, and they're very competitive. That's an unbalanced Libra. So you'll know the difference if they come in, but if not, the message of this is like, oh yeah, I remember Toxic Tony over there. Yeah. That means that let go of this connection, because it just came in to teach you a lesson. Now they're just becoming an energy vampire and taking up all your time. And Spirit wants you. And I'm seeing a message. I have a secret. I'm jealous of you, and sabotage this connection a lot. And there could be some possible narcissism here, but there's definitely a confirmation of trickery and confusion. Spirit wants to wrap this message up with your spirit. You're gonna, it's like, eating your meal and then you get to your dessert. So you gotta learn your lessons to get to the one. But don't worry so much about getting to the one, because life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads, because we go through these lessons to get to our blessings. And if we didn't go through the lessons, our blessings wouldn't be as amazing, I guess. Like, they wouldn't come into play as they're supposed to, and they wouldn't be able to last forever. Because see, the thing is if you believe in past lives, that's where all this craziness is coming from. I just saw 24:24 on the clock. And this lesson, Spirit just showed me this, has to do with the past life, because this is all about past lives. these are karmic relationships of something to do with the civil war battle, and like you were this relationship that you have, this why you're so tied to them is because you had a toxic trauma bonded relationship having to do with the Civil War, and like some of y'all lost people, some of y'all, the person went into war, never talked to you again, and left you that abandonment wound. I'm also hearing a scribe or a writer had to do with authority figures in Egypt as well, a past life in Egypt. So this could be two different past lives. I'm hearing the judicial system. So there were some past lives that you guys definitely, I feel like one of you were the scribe, maybe taking notes on. I'm seeing a courtroom in like the 1950s, really early area. Maybe you were a judge. I don't know, but and then there's also a past life that goes with Egypt, and I'm hearing a pharaoh. So this was like unrequited love, and that's why it keeps coming, recycling over all these years. Something, I'm also seeing this ship. I can't stop seeing this ship, and it was like one of you is like a pirate ship. One of you were, I don't know, it's like this like a maid. Maybe you were a maiden that served the bar or something, and the person was because it's like it's a bad boy every time. I'm seeing this bad boy like come Casanova, come take your heart, and then sail away, sail away, sail away. I love that. Let me know how this resonated with you, beautiful souls. Archangel Chamuel is here with you to help you fight off this toxic love, because it's the archangel of unconditional love. Know that toxic love is shallow and it doesn't have longevity. So, but it's okay if that's the stage you're in. Just enjoy the moment of having experiences, because in the end, that's all you're taking off this planet with you is the memories and experiences of this life. So try to have gratitude for the good and the bad moments, and know if you're in a bad moment, it's all about a mind shift, because I promise you I've been in the worst moments of my life, and 2737, I've had that moment of shift, and then the bad moment wasn't so bad, and I'm hearing, what is it, Little Orphan Annie, or no, is it it's only a day away, and then she says it makes the bad times not so bad. Yeah, I love that, Little Orphan Annie. So let me know how this resonated. I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful week and be blessed, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love and light, beautiful souls. Also, I gotta get it in the letters. I'm sorry. We're gonna do them real quick. L, Z, Liz, M, and M. Yes, like the candy, M&Ms. EV, and then I heard Eve. P is in Paul, D is in David, and then I heard, so PD, dope, paid, dope, C, R, crazy, and then I heard hex, HX, then I heard his X, B as in boy, R, rabbi, Charles in charge, Lisa, Larry, Camille, Georgia, him broke, breakaway, physical abuse is not the way, Jay, Blossom, awesome Blossom, Cuba, and Cuban Pete. All right. Have a beautiful day.